Hello everyone and welcome back to Boater Plays Something. We're playing Deus Ex Human Revolution. Last week was my first session back in this in nearly 11 months. And now we're ready to go back into it. There's a guy outside here who's probably going to kick our ass, and then inserting biometrics so we can continue deeper into the base. I'm excited for it. Let's go for it. I'm Boater. Let's play something. Boop. Detention. That's where we need to go, I think. Oh, there's a dude. There's a dude. Boop 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 boop. Oh, that's a slightly busted laser grid. That's good to know. Even though I enjoy hacking my way past laser grids with a body. Combat rifle. Take. Detention Camp 5. What noticed me? Nothing noticed me. Is there a camera? Biometric security scan.
Activating security scan.
Because I remember, like, we went through one of these that then, like, let me through at some point in the past.
Biometric data assembled.
Limb scan. Well, I'm not a limb clinic.
Subject recognized.
Yay!
Access granted.
Good. Okay, I don't know why it said suspicious, but... Oh, unless the dude saw the other body. Okay, so there's a guy there. That's how we can zoom in on stuff, is looking out from cover. Is that guy gonna do anything? I think he's drinking.
You've been detained for conspiring to commit a terrorist act. To process and you will undergo a preliminary medical examination. At that point, I'm sure you will have
You're not a terrorist? Huh, that's just what a terrorist would say.
We will determine if you are the right person. Offering, he's got the pod.
Excuse me. Boop. Taking your shit. And hey Fort, welcome to B Block. You're gonna need access to the tower computer. Det Silo B, Blind Eye. Check one of the guys in the team for security terminal codes. They change with every shift. Ladder going down. Oh, that's probably the robots or whatever. Security rating 4. Jeez. Oh, but that's okay. Capture software too low, so we're just gonna excuse me, subtitles. Access keyboard. I like how they're all shouting that they've done nothing wrong, even though it's like, wouldn't you get tired of that after a while? Access granted. Detainee treatment protocol. This is direct from the top. You do not want Burke to make an example of you, believe me. I have already issued warnings about the use of certain cells for entertainment purposes. These love shacks will be cleaned up and made ready before the next inspection. I will hand you over to the commander myself. That's not how to scroll. Failure rates are high. Yeah, don't fuck the captives. Thanks. Apparently there was an incident on one of the ships, but it's delayed unloading. Leave it to Reg Force to screw up something like this. Remain at Delta Zero for the time being. We've got some transfer leaving for the range from Silos C and A. Make sure things go smoothly. It's on the warpath. Silo B upkeep. on a base in the middle of the ocean. Do you know what saltwater does to steel and concrete? I've got repair orders piled up my ass. Don't try scaring me with Burke. There's a chain of command on this base. My orders come from Keitner. Submit a fucking work order. And this is someone... How you doing? Not too tired? Why don't you get off your asses, get over here and get some work done. Block is falling apart, cracks, blah blah blah. And this... Okay. What's this? Security
Keitner,
mainframe.
Jensen. I'm in your detention camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Negative. I gotta say, though, this isn't exactly what I was picturing when you described it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you know. Keitner out.
Up there. Okay, so we're gonna go down here and see what we find. Nope, nope, nope.
I heard that. Come out.
You didn't hear shit. I'm not a terrorist. You're a terrorist. Oh, shit. Did you just pull a I know you are, but what am I? I don't know what happened. I went from ladder to... all of a sudden, like, outside again. I think it glitched me through the wall, honestly. Okay, so we've got more vents to look through. We want to go up, though, not down. Okay, good to know. That leads out there. This leads out there. There's another vent to go through. Yeah, so all these lead out to there. So what does that mean? Get up. Yeah, I think I like popped out through that wall. Don't send me to the doctors. That's always a fun thing to be hearing. Okay, did I give myself double takedown? Because I know that there's an AUG for double takedown. Cloaking, dermal armor. Is it the reflex booster? Take down 2 opponents at once. Hell yes, buy that. Confirm.
Negative. Put a request, but no response yet. If they're dogging it and Burke finds out, someone's a...
Boom. It was a lot easier to find than the last time. Silo B control. Adelist. Adef. Yeah, I got nothing. Okay, but good to know. What's combat rifle? Okay, I'm gonna want that combat rifle as well. Alright, there's stairs up there, but first, let me see if I can get into that security terminal. In case there's any, you know, there's people like on other floors wandering around those turrets. Just set those to enemies and let them have at. Good. No, not hack. That's silly. Access keyboard. 8. Nah, it's not 8. How do I backspace? Left trigger. Okay. 8. Okay. Oh, but I don't have a skill high enough to do anything with turrets or robots. That might be worth looking into. Hacking, capture. 1 for turrets, and 1 for robots, because I don't want to deal with either of those, and I don't know that I'll get that rocket launcher that Skippy wants to put together. No turrets connected. Huh. Set those to go against enemies, but there's no turrets connected to this one. That's a shame. Okay, well, those turrets can take care of things now. Although it actually looks like there was nobody here. Those turrets are what I thought I was seeing. Whee! Up, get up. Ooh. What do we got in here? Just someone's quarters.
You bastard! You have no... Not again. What more do they want from me? I guess it's your turn now, right?
Yeah, that's awful and terrible, and I want no part of such stuff. Okay, well, this has been a joy, but I'm moving on. Okay, so we've got the robots on this floor. Hi, you guys are friendly now. That's great. Wow, that one's vocal. Which, I mean, can you blame her? It's kind of... what? Dedicated terminal. What's this for? Oh. That's what it's for. Something the same on the other side? Do I have to drag a body all the way up here just to get to the laser gate? Yes. Unless it lets through the robots. That would be a nice little hack. Hi. Okay, so that's how we're gonna do that. Now, are you gonna circle around and just go? I'm gonna turn around and go the other way. Alright. Doop 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 doop. We're just gonna get right in here. Excuse me, don't mind me. You're a little... We're gonna being a stowaway here, I think. There. Oh yeah. Doing that nice and smooth. Okay, now I'm like super glad we hacked the robots, because that made that really easy. Anything in here? Another energy bar. We'll take it. Okay, so we've got some stuff up there. Okay, this is where turrets are. I don't know what that is. It's interesting. Not quite sure how I feel about that.
What you're doing is wrong!
Yeah. Okay, that was interesting. It's an interesting little device. It's totally worthless, but it's an interesting little device. Alright, heading to the interrogation wing. Another scan to sit through.
Activating security scan. Assembled.
See, for being... I don't know if this is like being a hidden loading screen or something. But this is, I think, the 3rd time I've been in one of these.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
And it's just, it takes an absurdly long amount of time. Wow, this is ominous looking. A bunch of interrogation rooms. Take everything I can. Audio log.
Interview log. Patient has been returned to the... Similarly, all biological indicators fall within required parameters. Recommend preparation for stage 1 therapy prior to...
Gary, have you seen this? Have you seen what's on this smart disk? He's gone mad!
Tiffany, slow down. What are you talking about? Where'd you get that?
I found it in the last shipment of materials we received. One of the boxes had been tampered with, blatantly. Someone was sending this to me, to us, to warn us about Commander Burke.
That sounds a little far-fetched, don't you think? I know the two of you have butted heads, but Bob's assured me that the commander is with us on this.
Really? So Mr. Page is okay with us using unwilling human test subjects, is he? What's his opinion on Bell Tower using the OCM to further their military aspirations? Ask him
OCM?
about this Hydra project.
Tiffany, calm down. I know all about the Hydra project. It's nothing nefarious. It's simply a means of allowing soldiers to communicate more efficiently when in the field. You've seen Burke's augmentation. It has nothing to do with the OCM.
So, you think his obsession with this technology is because he's an environmentalist? Gary, I know this bothers you too. Those poor women. We can't keep doing this. We can't just rush blindly ahead and let men like Burke pull our strings. Science has made that mistake before.
I know. All right. Let's go down below and contact Bob.
That's the last we'd ever
See
heard
what
of
he has
them.
to say about this. I know he's intrigued by the nanotech possibilities. Certainly, he's disappointed with the results we've had.
Okay, is this... Okay, so I cannot go down there. That's fine. I bust him. Good. Okay. Ba-dum-bum-bum. It's just so much. Whoa.
I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Sure, we talked to
not
this
one
random
of them?
prisoner.
One of the scientists? Please, you've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
What do you mean
I
disappear?
want to
like-
help you, but you've got to stay calm. And what
you've
did
got
you mean
this,
by
Jensen.
disappear like the others? What's been going on back here?
I don't know much. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I don't know what they want from us. Sometimes we're sent back to the cells. Those that aren't, some of the others think they let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else, another facility maybe, somewhere else inside this one.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I need to get going. There's no option to free her, and that would be even worse for my cover.
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't. You have no idea what it's like. Please.
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the two doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
Oh my god.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Yes, Jensen, please say all the things that I need you to say
Don't go.
without me having to figure it out. God. Nina Sullivan, student. Okay. I'll be back for you, Nina. Just before you start looking like those. Ah, what? What? Nothing. There's no suspicious activity here.
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
Complete neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him. There's been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes, but I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution, performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
Yay.
Keitner, I found out what Burke's been concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms. However, Burke's eyes are enhanced, Jensen. He uses special retinal prostheses custom-made for him by the Tai Young Medical Corporation.
You want me to remove Burke's eyes?
Not the ones he's currently using. He just received a new set this evening for when the cargo ship docked. With any luck, you'll find it in his office. Keitner out.
Ha, awesome. That's a nice way to do it. Well, we could pull a Avengers and clunk. Udero. We get carried away with the idea of bolting robot arms and legs to our fleshy torsos, but I firmly believe that the real core of what we can innovate lies within our meat, more specifically in our brains. Deep brain implants are the way in which the human machine can truly be supercharged. Consider our gray matter. Our neural DNA has been imprinted with a mammoth amount of information, allowing us to parallel process huge and complex datasets in quick order. But for all that, our wet memory is patchy and sporadic. We lack the ability to communicate data in complete fashion. Through the use of cognitive enhancement implants, providing neotropic stimuli, we are capable of creating a new level of neural synchrony that can effectively boost brain capacity. And via wireless data parsing subsystems, a form of radio telepathy is a real and viable concept. Faster brains, processing more data, reacting quicker, capable of streaming that data in real time to other similarly accelerated posthumans. This is the real frontier. Okay, so we're looking for some eyeballs from TYM for our good Mr. Burke. Looking for cases, looking for really anything with a yellow outline around it. But, okay, that's a body. That's pretty great. Take the combat rifle ammo. Excuse me. Bad grab. Give me this. I gotta see if you got anything in you. Which you never do, but I mean... yeah. That was satisfying. This is his office, right? I assume so. There's a desk and all that. A desk means it's an office, and I would assume it's his, since it's got his retinal coated elevator right off of it. Warning, arc flash and shock hazard. Oh, no, his office is back here with the checkpoint. I'm looking around that room the whole damn time. Of course I gotta go elsewhere. I'll be back. Hopefully in time. Really?
Activating security scan. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Let me go. Thank you. Now what? I have to go back down to the... Really? Spend another praxis on this. Where them legs at? Jump, land silently, sprint silently, run, jump enhancement, sprint enhancement. Where's the soft fall thing? Icarus landing system. No, it's over there. It's what am I gotta exit through here. Like, what is this? Why am I going all the way across the base for this? Oh my god.
Activating
Well, guys,
security scan.
I'm gonna call this episode right here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed me running around all over Tarnation, be sure to give this episode a thumbs up. You can leave a comment down below. Subscribe to see more videos
Biometric
as they come
data
out.
Assembled.
You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.com/ButterBug, and support me on Patreon.com/ButterBug. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.